I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake of the Ozarks news update, brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com and sponsored by Old Kinderhook Golf Resort and Yacht Club Power Sports.
Today we're going to be talking about, obviously, the shootout.
A rezoning case that is gaining lots of attention.
Less taxes, more revenue, smooth roads for Lori.
And a new food pantry. All this after a word from Old Kinderhook.
Old Kinderhook at Lake of the Ozarks has everything for your getaway in one convenient location, featuring a Tom Weiskopf designed golf course. The Trophy Room offers a unique dining experience with an amazing view serving breakfast, lunch, and casual dining. Old Kinderhook is your perfect stay and play destination, offering nightly and weekly accommodations, marina facilities, a luxurious spa, and an event space to host a variety of different occasions. Discover your place at the lake. Call for 2014 rates and information, or visit us online.
It was a busy weekend at the lake with the Shootout powerboat races on Saturday and Sunday. The fastest boat of the weekend is given the Top Gun Award, and this year that went to Sheikh Hassan. On his second run of the day, he broke the Shootout record with a 244 mile/hour top speed. Sheikh Hassan drove his Spirit of Cutter catamaran, but he ran into a problem on his first run when his parachute deployed soon after he started on the 1 mile course. The parachute came off as the boat picked up speed, and he still hit 210 miles per hour. A few hours later, Spirit of Cutter ran the course a second time, beating the former record of 224 miles per hour and securing the Top Gun trophy for Sheikh Hassan.
But not all went smoothly at the shootout. Right after the Sheik's first run, a brand new Outer Limits catamaran driven by Joel Began and throttled by Mike Fiore crashed as it crossed the finish line. The race course was actually in pretty good shape. The water was smooth and there was very little wind, but somehow the boat lifted off the water, as you see, and flipped twice in the air before landing. Began was injured, but he was released from Lake Regional Hospital from the next day. Fiore reportedly had several broken bones, and he was airlifted to University Hospital for treatment. A horrific crash, but thankfully both men lived to tell about it.
Here's some on-land news. A rezoning case that has gained lots of attention brought a crowd into the Camden County Courthouse last week. Dozens of people came in opposition to the proposed rezoning and permitting of a property along Bittersweet Road. Developer Gary Pruitt wants to use some of that for a satellite parking lot for his Shady Gators and Lazy Gators complex, but some have taken issue with Pruitt's plans to build overnight rental cabins on the property. The case had gone before the Camden County Commission earlier this summer with a recommendation for approval from the Planning and Zoning Board, but Commissioners Bev Thomas and Chris Franken voted to send it back to P&Z, saying they were concerned that some citizens had not been properly notified about the public hearing for the case. Pruitt threatened a lawsuit as a result of that vote, but after last week's public hearing, that was the third public hearing for this case. Planning and Zoning Board Chairman Jerry Carroll suggested his mind had not been changed. Until the issue is approved by the County Commission, Pruitt will be unable to legally use the land for his stated purposes.
Less taxes, but more revenue. That's the situation in the Sunrise Beach Fire Protection District. The district board recently approved a lower tax levy for 2015, but even with a lower rate, it expects to receive an extra $60,000 in revenue compared to 2014. District Chief Dennis Riley says his goal is to improve the staffing at station number 3 with that money.
And another piece of good news for Sunrise Fire District, residents could save a few bucks on their home insurance since the district's ISO insurance rating recently improved. The boost came after the district appealed to the Insurance Services Office, arguing the organization had underrated Sunrise Fire. Chief Riley says the district won't stop improving, and he has plans to improve training, reduce community risks, and revise fire codes to help the district's rating even more. That, in turn, could save residents even more money down the road.
Smoother roads are on the horizon for Lori. As the city board announced earlier this month, it would be taking bids for 8 different projects this fall. The city has about $300,000 in the road funds account, and the projects are expected to extend throughout the year. The board is also considering sealing some roads that are not yet damaged to help prevent more of the cracks and bumps that can be seen along some city streets there.
A new food pantry will provide basic necessities to a local community in need. Representatives for the Ivy Bend Food Pantry, along with State Senator Mike Kehoe, broke ground on August 16th for the new facility. The 16,000 square foot building will house a food pantry, kitchen, and dining hall, and will also host classes to help people get their GED. With its current facility, the pantry fed 193 families in July, distributing about 24,000 pounds in food. The pantry is also looking for one-time and long-term financial supporters. For more information about that, visit ivybendfoodpantry.com. After a word from Yacht Club Power Sports, we'll take a look at another busy weekend at the lake coming up.
Things are looking up at Yacht Club Power Sports. On the water, in the woods, or on the streets. At Yacht Club Power Sports, we have your ticket to ride. Like an awesome lineup of Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides. The Can-Am Maverick Max can tear up the trail, or you can make your own trail. Come into Yacht Club Power Sports and check out the all-new Sea-Doo Spark. Things are looking up at Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach, under the big red sign in front of Hy-Vee. Yacht Club Power Sports, where the fun begins and never ends.
Labor Day weekend comes a bit early this year, and you can expect the lake area to be buzzing in the last big weekend of the summer season. If you're looking for fireworks, you won't have to go too far for this weekend. Bear Bottom Resort will host their fireworks show on Saturday night starting at 8:30. That's located in Sunrise Beach or on the 38-mile marker on the lake.
And Tantera and the Lodge of Four Seasons will both host fireworks shows on Sunday night. The Lodge will have a barbecue and carnival before the show too. The cost for that is $22 for adults, $12 for kids, and age 5 and under are free. Viewing by land at both resorts is reserved for guests or those who come to the carnival at the Lodge. But you can see the fireworks by water for free, of course, at the 13 and 26-mile markers.
Off the water, the Camden County Museum will be hosting a mystery play and dinner on Friday night. Cost is $20 per person. Doors open at 5 p.m. Play starts at 6.
On Saturday evening, the Eldon Ministerial Alliance Family Night will come to the Eldon High School football field. The event starts at 6 and everything is free. There will be a concert and plenty of free food too, but you might want to bring a long chair unless you would rather sit in the bleachers.
And on Labor Day, the 3rd annual Kids Harbor Benefit Golf Tournament will be at Dogwood Hills Golf Resort. It's a 4-person scramble, and there will be cash prizes and other giveaways. Cost is $85 per person. Kids Harbor helps take care of and advocate for kids who have suffered from domestic violence in the lake area.
This has been your Lake of the Ozarks News Update. I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer. By the way, a happy Labor Day weekend to you and yours, and we'll see you next time.